Hello dear students, I welcome all the standard 7 students on this online classes. So, previous class already we have discussed about distance and displacement, and I hope all of you have understood that one properly, what it is given in your book. Yes? And unit of distance and displacement also we have discussed. Today we will be going to discuss and learn about examples illustrating distance and displacement. So, one example is given, and from that example we will try to understand which one is distance and which one is displacement and how to calculate that one. At the same time, the difference between the distance and displacement also we will see. Okay. So, let us start this one. The displacement of a body moving in a circular path is 0. Why? In case of a moving body, if it is moving along a circular path, so the displacement can be 0 also. But how and how to calculate that displacement and distance while an object is moving along a circular path, that one we will try to understand. Okay. So, consider a body moving in a circular path of radius 7 meter. A circular path is there which is having a radius 7 meter as shown in figure 2.19. You can see that one also. Okay. 7 meter is the radius of the circular path, and an object is moving along a circular path. Okay. Suppose the body starts at A. Let us consider the body started its journey from A and moves to B, a point diametrically opposite. That means completely diametrically opposite means it is present on the other side, and the line between them is must pass through the center of the circular path. Okay. So, the actual distance would be equal to half of the circumference. The formula of circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Half of the circumference 2 pi r divided by 2, or we can say that one pi r only. So, the actual distance would be equal to half of the circumference, that is pi into r, that is 7 meter. Okay, is equal to 7 pi meter is the distance. Okay. Then what will happen? Whereas displacement is 14 meter, because see, if we will join that 2 point A and B, that point is passing through the center O. That means AB is the diameter of the circle only. Radius is 7 meter, then diameter is equal to 7 into 2 is equal to 14 meter only. So, distance we found here 7 pi, but the displacement we found here 14 meter. So, on completions of one complete round, that means if it started from A and again come back to A. So, in this case, what will be the distance and what will be the displacement? Let us try to understand that one. Okay. In that case, how to calculate that one? So, total circumference will be the distance of the moving object, or how much distance is covered. Okay. So, on completion of one round, the body comes back to A, where the actual distance covered by it is equal to the circumference of the circle only, that is 2 pi r. Yes, that one is the formula to calculate the circumference of the circle. So, 2 pi into r radius, that is 2 pi into 7 is equal to 14 pi meter, and its displacement is 0 because its initial or the starting or the ending point are same. It started from A and again come back to A and completed one revolutions. Okay. So, the displacement here is 0, but distance is not 0 here. Thus, the displacement of a body may be 0 while it has actually covered some distance. Okay. The displacement of a particle is not necessarily equal to the total actual distance covered by it. In fact, the magnitude of displacement is always less than or at most equal to the actual distance moved. Okay. Displacement is sometime it will be equal or less than the distance, because length or the distance is the actual path followed by that object. Yes or no? So here first case we found that, see, if it started its journey from A to B, at that time displacement we found how much? 14 meter. Okay, but the distance we found 7 pi. Okay, and in next case when it completed one complete revolutions, at that time we found the distance is equal to 14 meter. Okay, but the displacement is 0, which is less than that 14 pi meter only. Okay, so the table 2.1 given alongside shows some of the differences between distance and displacement. So distance and displacement. So first thing, distance is a scalar quantity, then displacement is a vector quantity. Obviously the definitions of distance and displacement already we have learned that one. Okay, distance does not depend upon direction, but the displacement depend upon the direction. So distance, it depends on the path covered by a body. It depends on the path only. It does not depend upon any directions. Then displacement, it depends on the initial and final positions of a moving body. Okay, distance, it cannot be 0, but displacement, it can be 0, what we have already seen here. It is always positive distance. Distance cannot be negative, but the displacement, it can be positive, negative or 0 also. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood that one. So some of the examples are given, examples to show 0 displacement, on which case it will be 0, the displacement will be 0. So when an athlete completes a round of 400 meter in the track, his or her distance covered is 400 meter, but the displacement is 0 as the athlete is back at the starting point. So in that case, so the displacement will be 0, but the distance covered will be 400 meter, because you know that one, in case of running track, if it started from one point, obviously it will be ending on some other point, or if the initial and the final point are same, then in that case displacement should be 0, but the distance covered will be something. Okay, then the next one, when a ball is thrown upward, it comes back to the thrower after some time. So the initial and final positions are same, hence the displacement is 0. So one thing you must keep it in your mind, that initial and final position, if it is same, in that case displacement will be 0, but distance will be something else. Okay, then the next one, as the planet such as the earth moves around the sun, the displacement will be 0. When planet complete one round, at that time the displacement will be 0, because the initial and the final point will be same only. Similarly, when the moon completes one round around the earth, the displacement will be 0, but the distance will be different. It will be never ever 0. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood these all examples. Okay, then one example, two examples are given and the solutions are also given. So example 1, a body moves 3 meter towards north, then 6 meter towards east, and finally 3 meter towards south. Calculate the distance covered and displacement of the body. So the path of the body is shown in figure. You can go through your book also, one figure is given. Okay, or you can draw that one also. Just I am going to explain about that one. Distance covered from A to D through B and C, just simply we have to add that one, whatever the given things are given. Okay, so 3 plus 6 plus 3 is equal to 12 meter. Okay, then displacement, how to calculate that one? It is the distance between the starting point and the ending point. If you calculate that one directly, the direct distance or the direct measurement or the length between the starting point and the ending point, or the initial point or the final point, that one is the displacement only. So here it will come 6 meter. You just go through your book also. Okay, then example 2, suppose you walk from a point A to B, okay, 40 meter due west. Okay, left hand side, from right hand side to left hand side 40 meter, that is from A to B. Okay, then from B to C 30 meter due north. Find the distance and the displacement covered by you. So distance travel, it is easy to calculate that one. So directly you just add that one, AB plus BC is equal to 40 plus 30 is equal to 70 meter. But the displacement will be the distance between the initial and the final point. So if we will join there, we will we will find out that one right angle triangle we will get. And in case of right angle triangle, one formula is there, that one is the Pythagoras theorem. That means hypotenuse is equal to base square plus perpendicular square and root over of base square or perpendicular square also, we can say that one. So we can calculate the distance between A and C, that is the initial and the final point. Okay, that is AB square plus BC square is equal to 40 square plus 30 square root over of 40 square plus 30 square is equal to root over of 1600 plus 900 is equal to 2500. That is root over of 2500 is equal to 500 meter will be the answer. Okay, you must go through your book also. Okay, and I hope all of you have understood this one. Simple one only, simple examples related to distance and displacement. Okay, thank you.